That was fine. The confidence that he had after that prompted him to shoot that three. I wasn't very happy about that. But the pass, that was, as long as they scored, it was fine. I think you got to be somewhat careful with that kind of stuff, just because you don't want to tick off the other team. The flashiness. You throw the ball off the backboard. You throw the other team in a complete different mindset. It's like, okay, screw you. You're going to do that kind of stuff. So I'm a little iffy about it, but that one wasn't too bad, but it kind of was. I was fine with it.
22 second chance points again. Big issue for this team. Mm-hmm. What's it going to take, Coach?
Well, we've focused on it in practice. It's something that is going to be an issue for us all year, just because we're not as big as we have been in the past. And we've played Bakersfield focuses on it. Reno absolutely focuses on it. Their system, they focus on it. So we've played teams that cater themselves to offensive rebounding, which is, it's a good thing for us to learn and try to adapt to early on. So it's not quite as big an issue for us down the line. But we're just going to have to continue to watch the film with them and continue to make sure that we focus on it, because it's been an issue.
Sean Kilpatrick, 19 points, 21 minutes. It's been remarkable off the bench for you.
Yeah.
Do you see him in a starting role in the near future, perhaps, with Carrick out?
Yeah. I think he could probably earn a starting spot. We've had him on a little bit of a minutes restriction over the last couple of games. That's starting to fall off a little bit, and it's showing. Obviously, he played so well tonight and did a great job for us. So, what do you have? 20? You said 21, right?
21. 19 points, 21 minutes.
Yeah, 21 minutes. So, I could see him potentially sneaking into the starting lineup.
How'd you like McAdoo's defense? The inside, because he went inside a bit more than
right. The tough thing is that you talk about the second chance points. He rotates so hard off that weak side block. We open that weak side block up quite a bit, and if our guards aren't engaged and don't crack back on the weak side bigs, that's when those second chance opportunities come in. And it's one of those things where you're kind of caught between a rock and a hard place, because you don't want to take his instinct away to rotate and jump up, because he's got such wonderful timing coming across and blocking shots that it's something that we're going to have to address with our guards. But yes, his defense was phenomenal tonight. There were a couple clips that we had from game one against RGV that we showed him, and he really responded to it. And he worked really hard. And if I could compare that to a guy last year, it's very much like Dwayne Dedman. Dwayne would watch film, he would learn, and he showed such a wonderful capacity for improvement. That's why he's in the NBA right now, and I think the same thing is starting to kind of flourish and come to life for James Michael.
Elliot Williams, 33 points, 9 rebounds, 9 assists. Mm-hmm. Are you looking for a leader on this team, or do you think that's him?
I've probably got 3 right now that are starting to emerge. Obviously, Aaron being one of them. Elliot is one, but he leads more by example than he does verbally. He's kind of a quieter guy, which is fine with me. And then Joe speaks up quite a bit, and it's nice to be at home and have some success, because leaders are starting to emerge, and we're starting to kind of generate our own identity. Like for the first couple of games, we didn't really have an identity as a team. We were still getting to know each other, and now we have 2 games against RGV, and I think, what was it, 31 assists on 11 turnovers in game 1, and now it was 32 on 15. So, ball movement, we're starting to trust each other a little bit more. That's, I think that's great. Our identity is starting to come to life.
Aaron Kraft, 13 assists tonight, second in the league, has over 7 assists a game. Offensively, though, he's still struggling. What are you guys working on with him, or trying to develop him on that end to gain confidence? Or?
Yeah, confidence and just some mechanical stuff with a shot. Against in the first game against RGV, every shot rattled in and out. It was basically in and out. Tonight his shot looked fine. He shot it with confidence, which is important. He didn't second guess himself. He caught it. He was open. He shot it, which I want. I absolutely want. I never want to make these guys think twice. Now I'll tell them when it's a bad shot, but if they're open, they got to shoot the ball. And I think that's a really important way to look at it. But it's just a couple of mechanical things with his shot, and then he's off to the races. So, that's good.
Any reason you wanted to go with Watt instead of McAdoo at the end of the game?
Matt got his 5th foul, and I didn't want him to get his 6th between the 2:30 mark and the 1:10 mark. I wanted him for that last 70 seconds, just in case it got close. He was doing such a great job of protecting the rim. I needed to keep him for that last minute. But Mitch went in, did a good job, got a defensive rebound that we really needed. And then once the time came, I got him back out there.